Hi everyone, how you doing? I hope um, your week's gone well and you found opportunities to keep that Tai Chi state of mind going when you needed it and access it when you need it. Um, so do think about when you're not doing these sessions with me, think about times when you can get into how it feels when we do these sessions at other points in the week. And then maybe some movements are in your mind, other movements are harder to remember. And the main thing is whatever can get you into that flow state of mind is key. So don't worry about certain movements not being harder to remember. Think about things that allow you just to forget your worries and your concerns and just to move and breathe the way we do in these sessions. So speaking of which, we're going to start with a little warm up, and then we're going to review the dragon movements from last week, and then we're going to look at a new animal this week, a new element. So it's the crane and the element of fire this week. Alrighty, so if both arms are available, interlace the fingers, stretch up. If one arm is available, stretch that arm up. And then wherever you're at, twist to one side. Change. Other side. Come back to the middle. And then release the arm or arms down. Hands on your thighs. Look to one side. Change sides. Look straight ahead. And then gently one ear to one shoulder. Gently change sides. Come back to the middle and then move your head in a semicircle from one shoulder to the other. Slowly and gently. Great, come up. Roll the shoulders up to your ears and then roll them back. And then forwards, up to your ears and forwards. And then one elbow circles backwards. And forwards. If the other side is available to you, you do the same. So it could be the elbow moving backwards, or it could be a shoulder, or it could be just the intention of this side of the body working its way backwards for a twist at the hips, perhaps, and then forwards. Again, it could be the elbow moving forwards, it could be the shoulder moving forwards, it could be the trunk of the body forward. Find whatever movement you can on the other side of the body. Great. Take one arm, reach across your body, grab hold of the chair, twist, look over your shoulder, over one side, twist the body from the hips, and then relax. If the other arm is available, you can do the same, crossing over the body. If it's not available, take the same arm that you just had, place it on the other side of the chair, twist round. So whatever helps you anchor against the other side of the chair. Grow tall, twist, look over your shoulder. Come back to the middle. Lovely. All right. So legs now. Lift one leg up. Maybe take your hands underneath the knee if you want some support. And circle the foot one way. Change direction. Raise the leg up and down. And then other leg, take the leg with support if need be. And if it's available, circle the foot one way or the other way. If this leg is not responsive, use the hands just to get some movement, get the leg moving around. Maybe up and down, maybe circling around at the hip. Great. Okay. So now we're going to go to review the dragon from last week. All right. So just a quick review, and of course check last week's session out for the detail. You're going to think about frisbeeing, throwing a frisbee behind one way and the other. Think about throwing the frisbee. So this is one arm down that comes across and then the other palm up, out. So this is when both arms are available to you, and then with one arm, we're going to cross over the body, palm down, turn the palm out, throw the frisbee behind you, cross the body, palm down, turn the palm out, throw the frisbee behind you, and get a nice twist of the body. Great. And then if you want to bring the feet into it while sitting down, the side you twist to, you're going to lift the heel of the opposite foot. So I'm twisting to my left, and I'm raising the heel of my right foot. Drop heel down, I twist to my right, raise the heel of my left foot. I'll show you that standing in a second. So with dragon, we want to get the twist of the trunk of the body is key. And it's a very energizing practice. It's connected to the element of wood and spring, the organ of the liver, everything moving and coming alive. So enjoy this as a bit of an invigorating warm-up. All right, so standing version. Yeah, so you can see my feet now. So standing version with both arms, I'm gonna do the same thing, and so I lift my heel, drop down, twist at the heel. So lifting the heels, I twist to the opposite side and get a good twist of the body as I do this. So this is our core dragon movement. And then we can do that walking. I step forward, twist, step forward, twist the other side. This foot you step forward on, you twist on that side. Step, twist, step, twist. Alrighty. And then we had the other movement, which is changing side to side. So this is like lean to one side, like a wave crashing over, coming down the body and out on the other side. And then the other arm, a wave crashes over, coming down the body, out. A wave crashes over, down, out. So this is how you go from side to side, standing. And if you're walking with this, you would use this to change direction. snapping, wave crashes over, changing direction, so you can link it for a few steps. Twist, frisbee, step, coiling, crashing over, changing direction. Very invigorating practice for this. Now, if you're seated, we can follow the same sequence. We can be doing twisting, and then the wave crashes over to one side, then the other, crashing over, and then back to throwing frisbees behind us. Okay, these are the dragon movements. And then, as I said, one side, palm down, throwing a frisbee behind, crossing the body, palm down, throwing this is one arm's available to you, and then you could crash over on one side, crash over, look to the other side, crash over, look to the other side. So this is a very invigorating, enlivening sequence, dragon. So I hope that's a good reminder. If you want to look at more details of that, check out last week, okay? All right, so this week we're going to move to crane. And I actually had a go at this with you guys really early on, just as a snippet. I did this with Alison actually, and I think it was our introductory video. So some of you may have done this with me before. We're going to go through the crane. Now, the crane at its full level is a very challenging balance sequence, so it's kind of interesting. So we can explore the idea of balance a little bit, and it's about raising your heart. And it's linked to the season of summer, so everything about kind of strong emerging energies. And in the yin-yang symbol in Taoist symbology, so we're looking at the big bit of the white between the black and the white. This is like the key bit. This would be linked to like the summer solstice, for example. So the key point of summer and the emergence. So my cat's appearing on the screen here. You see some catties in the corner. That's my chi cat, cosmic. All right. So you just ignore the cat ears in the corner. She's just woken up. All right. So crane. We're going to have a little play with this first of all. Okay. So first we're going to breathe in, and we're going to circle one of both hands in together. Great. And then I want you to take your second finger and point of the left hand and point it to the palm of your hand and breathe in and arms out and back. So this is the crane beginning to open its wings and get ready for its practice. Breathing in, opening. And then you're going to change sides. So if it's available to you, the second finger of the other hand points to the hollow palm of the opposite hand. Doing 3 times on each side. If one arm is available to you, just focus on that one arm. So the idea of one arm coming in and out, and then a flat palm in and out. Extending the second finger in and out, flat palm in and out. And the quality with this, you want to get the idea of putty or Play-Doh. But you're stretching it, but you don't want to pull it so far that it snaps. Stretching something between the 2 palms. Changing the finger side to side periodically. This is the beginning sequence, the crane getting itself ready. Great, and then we're going to bring the elbows in. I'm going to show both arms first of all. Elbows come down towards your belly, and then you're going to open the arms up. The crane spreads its wings. So have your arms straight, and then just round the shoulders a bit, so it brings the thumbs slightly diagonally down towards the ground. Great, and then you're going to bring the arms down and then scoop the arms up. So first of all, have left palm on top of right hand, scooping up, and then bring the elbows back into the belly, and then open the wings. And then down again, and next, then you change the hands. Left palm leads, right palm on top of the elbow. Down, elbows in, out, in again, out, elbows in, out. Scooping up. So you change which hand, and the scooping up, this is called crane stands on the peak of the mountain. So as you scoop up, you have one hand leading, the other hand on top, and then you open the wings. And then you come down and change hands. The other hand leads, the other hand is on top. Elbows in, change wings. So we're breathing as you scoop up, breathe in. As you scoop down, breathe out. And then you're going to move the wings a bit closer together now. So you're reaching the back, round, hands coming forwards. As you breathe in, breathe out, open again, round, scoop up. One hand, breathe in, elbows in, breathe out. Breathe in as you bring the back of the hand, back of the wrist towards each other. Open, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So keep this going, guys. So the one-sided version, you're going to scoop one hand up, bring the elbow in, open out, curl it round, circle it back, scooping up, elbow in, opening out. And as you curl it round, think about bringing both shoulders round if you can, and then opening the shoulders out, down, raising the whole body up tall as you scoop up. Suck the elbow in, opening, widening up the trunk, and then rounding the shoulders, collapsing in at the trunk, and then opening again. So think about the whole body coming straight, sinking down, opening, closing into yourself, opening again, sinking down, coming up straight, sinking down, opening, closing, opening. So we're getting, as ever with Tai Chi, it's the trunk is more important rather than what the arms or legs are doing. Find this core movement. Okay, both hands again. Crane on the peak of the mountain. Crane spreads its wings. Crane plays with water. Crane on the peak of the mountain. Crane spreads its wings. Crane plays with water. And we repeat. It's a very beautiful sequence. Cranes are very beautiful animals. So this is the sequence, guys. This is the core sequence. And I'll show you some standing versions. Okay. With the standing comes the opportunity to work on some balance. What I do, I'm just going to let my cat up. You got it? Right. Okay. So, on the spot, feet underneath your shoulders, hip width apart. Now you can, as you scoop up, you can just lift the heel and go on tiptoes, and then down, feet up on the floor, open, scoop back, and then as the other side comes up, you can lift the heel, come on tiptoes, the heel down, open, around. So you can go on tiptoes, or you can lift the leg a little bit, or up high, down. Scoop, and a little bit, or up high, down. And equally, you can go down low for the crane plays of water, and then come up high. So there's different levels of challenge and difficulty here. As ever, don't make this about a physical challenge at the expense of taking yourself out of that calm state of mind. If going down low and coming up really high, takes you out of that place, then it's no longer Tai Chi. This is Tai Chi just to go to the toes down, feet flat. This is just fine to enjoy the benefits of the movement for mind and body. Or lifting the leg a little bit, whatever feels right for you. And if you want to walk with this, you're going to step at 45 degrees. Step one side, forward, open, back, facing forward, and then bring the foot up maybe a little bit, or just on tiptoes, and then step that foot 45 degrees to the other side. Open, back, and then as I would just decide how high or low you want to bring the legs and the body. Just the full movement, but equally just on tiptoes, stepping forwards. Just sitting down a little bit, and then on tiptoes, forwards. All right, so that's core movement. Seated, both sides, one side, standing on the spot, walking. It is quite a strong work on balance. So this is critical that your mind is balanced as you approach this. Which is the right level for me? Seated, on the spot, but not lifting my leg too much, or actually using this opportunity to work on some balance in a way that's safe for me. Take guidance from the other activities that you do in life. If you're not used to standing on one leg, don't do this. If that's part of what you do and you're working on balance, you might incorporate this. As ever, Tai Chi works within our natural parameters. We don't push against those parameters and burst that bubble. So whatever feels right for you. And then just as we work on these movements, the final bit is really nice, just to close off this practice. It's going to be crane washing its face, washing its eyes. So you're going to breathe in and bring the palm of your hand or hands towards you. Breathe out, bring them down, away from you. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. With one hand, it's the same thing, breathing in, out, away, breathing in and back, out and away. One last time. And hand or hands on your belly. You should feel some heat in your hands from this heart focus practice. Thank you guys, thanks for joining me with Craig. We will review that and begin the next session, and then next week we're going to go on to Tiger. All right, see you then, bye bye.